on what's really going on in Philly. And the dog pound dilemma. Could Deshaun Watson actually be the starting quarterback instead of Shador? So much to get to. It is Wednesday. Hump day on Get Up. Breaking news into Get Up. No longer substitute teacher behavior. Mike Greenberg has left Get Up. I am Matt Berry. I am the new permanent host. April Fools. Everyone's freaking out. Hanging out. Hi. Hanging out. Mike T. Kimberly Martin also with us. You got Dominique Foxworth, me hanging out, Iman Shumpert, and Jeremy Fowler. By the way, Fowler, Shumpert, Red Eye Jedis, Martin, Red Eye Jedi. More on that in a minute. We're not fooling around today with the NFL and the Eagles. More on that in a minute. I want to get to the performance of the night. It is the Cavs. It is the Lakers. This was a story coming in yesterday talking about LeBron's future. Could he potentially go home to his team in a final season? But that can wait until next year because it's about the Lakers and Bron right now. Familiar sight. Donovan Mitchell tries to go up. LeBron's like, it's adorable. You're not. And then the flip to LeBron. 41 years young. Found this fountain of youth in this current stretch. Lakers tied at 13. Under a minute left. Luka, step back three. 20 in the first half. Lakers lead by 12. 65-53 at the break. Third quarter. This is just straight up showtime. Woo! Harden turns it over in transition. Austin Reeves, the perfect high handoff. Lakers go up by 17 later in the third. Look, we're going to get into the discussion with the Lakers. I know people talk about the Thunder. I know people talk about San Antonio, but with the way Luka's playing right now, with how the Lakers look right now, they're not going to be an easy out. 42 points for Luka. Lakers go on to win 127-113, and just a little. Like if Luka's dunking, you're in trouble. Like the shooting's one thing, but that is a completely different. And what a month of March it's been for Luka. Averaged 37.5 points per game, scored 600 points, third most points in a calendar month since the 1977 NBA-ABA merger, only shy of Michael Jordan and James Harden. It's been an MVP month for him, and apparently this is the trending thing to do right now. Campaign to win the MVP.
Wemby obviously recently stated his case for why he should win. Is that something you're interested in doing as well? And if so, what would your points be?
I mean, I never did that, so I'm not the one voting, so, but I think I've been playing pretty good. We've been winning, so that's it. That's all I got to say. I mean, if you don't win, it doesn't really mean anything. So the run we've been on, I mean, it means a lot. So we got to just keep playing like that.
He's talking about the run. It has been historic. They've won 4 straight, 13 of 14, and finished March with a 15-2 record. Last time they finished a month with 15 wins, March of 2000. That was Kobe and Shaq. They were leading L.A. to the first of 3 straight titles. We'll have much more on the NBA.
8 straight at home, late second. Lakers at 5, make it 8. Luka Doncic from 3. Then Doncic to Jake LaRavia with the poster on Jared Allen. Luka all smiles for that one. Then 42 seconds left. Luka, step back and assist. I don't miss. Lakers up 13 at the break. Doncic leading the way with a game-high 20 points in the first half. Then good defense from the Lakers. Austin Reeves, the lob up to LeBron. Oh, looking like his days back with the Cavs. His second stint, that is. Lakers up 17. He finished with 14-6. How about Doncic? Just toying with them. Lakers win their 9th straight home game, 127-113. Doncic with 42 points. He's now got the third most games, 13, with 40 more points and 12 more dimes in NBA history. The Knicks clinched a playoff berth on Monday, entering just 2 games back of the Celtics for second in the East on Tuesday. Rockets, at the final playoff spot out west, seeking a 3rd straight win. Late second, Rockets up 14 on the break. Oh, Kevin Durant rising for the flush. They're up 16 minutes later. Rockets work the ball to Durant beyond the arc. Come on, man. You all know who he is. Rockets up 13 at the break. Durant with a game-high 18 in the first half. Mid-third, Thompson to Durant on the wing. One of those nights for Kevin Durant. It's a bad man right there. Rockets up 13. He finished with a game-high 27. Final second of the third. Durant to Jabari Smith Jr. Listen, things are much better when Jabari Smith is shooting threes. Rockets coast to the win, 111-94.
Pistons taking on the Raptors in Detroit. Jalen Duren had himself a day against Toronto. Late second quarter, Pistons up 6. Tobias Harris dishes it to Duren, who finishes with a two-handed slam. Puts the Pistons up 8. He would have 17 in the first half. Early third quarter, Pistons up 4. Duren gets it down low. Finishes with the dunk. Late fourth quarter now, Pistons up 11. Duren plays through the double team, lays it in, puts the Pistons up 13. And so possession, Raptors turn it over. Karis LeVert finds, who else? Duren. He lays it in. Detroit would go on to win at 127-116. He would finish with 31 points, 12 of 13 from the field.
Time now to welcome in CBS Sports NBA analyst John Gonzalez. And John, the Lakers dismantled the Cavaliers. Luka going for a 40-piece, and he's the third youngest player now to secure 15,000 career points. Only KD and his teammate Bron were younger. But when you think about how the Lakers have won now 10 of their last 11 games, how serious should we take them as a title contender? Because it's one thing, right, to look good in the regular season. It's another to put it all together when you're going in 7-game series.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. I have been pretty Lakers skeptical. They're making it hard for me, Chris. They've won 16 of their last 18. They just finished off March 15-2. That's an incredible month. Now, some of those teams that they beat were the Wizards, the Nets, the Pacers, the Pistons without Cade Cunningham. So what you wanted to see, especially tonight when the Cleveland Cavaliers come to town, is how they fare against a good team. They fared pretty well, right? I mean, they absolutely locked the Cavs down on defense, which has been a little suspect, right? 13th in defensive rating since the All-Star break, but they looked really good at that end of the floor tonight. And then you mentioned Luka. Luka comes back from the suspension where he had his 16th technical foul, had to take last night off because he can't behave himself. Well, comes right back and scores 42 points. That's 13 straight games, Chris, of 30 points or more. That's a career high for Luka. You know, you think about all the things that Luka's done, he's still setting records. And then Austin Reeves had a good night. LeBron James has a triple-double last night. Tonight, he plays really well. JJ Redick had said the Lakers are at their best when LeBron is third in usage rate. Well, the Lakers are at their best right now because LeBron can be the best third option in the NBA and just do all these other little things. And then I think what really stood out for me is that the supporting cast showed up. And that's something that I've been clamoring for and that we've all been looking for the Lakers all season long. DeAndre Ayton played well tonight. Jake LaRavia played well tonight. Rui Hachimura contributed. And that's really what they need most because you know that big three is always going to show up and show out. But that supporting cast really needs to pitch in. And they did tonight. They have some over the last month. And to your question about what does that mean for the postseason, if that continues, if they get anything out of that bench, now all of a sudden, with the Lakers being as hot as they are and those first three guys playing as well as they are, they could make some noise.
Yeah, they definitely could. I know OKC fans and Spurs fans definitely will have something to say about that, and Nuggets as well, although the Lakers have fared a little bit better against them this year. Now, how about the Rockets? Okay, handling business against the Knicks as they look to climb out of that final playoff spot in the West. But, John, I feel like this game, is more about the Knicks. Their third loss in a row after winning 7 games in a row. What are their real struggles here? Because I'm still not sold on them being able to make a deep run, even though the East is not what it usually is.
Yeah, I'm not really sold either. And you touched on something there. And they've lost 3 in a row, right? Well, who did they lose to? They lost to the Rockets, they lost to the Thunder, and they lost to the Hornets. Well, what do those teams have in common? They all have winning records, and the Knicks have not played well against teams with winning records this season. They've beaten up on the teams that have losing records, which they should, credit to them, but against teams that are 500 or better, they're just 20-22. So they're 2 games under 500 against teams that are even or have winning